Poppy protecting my home. That's right. It is her duty to protect my home, and we're gonna let her get out of her system. Good girl. She's not very happy with our complex maintenance people because they like to come in unannounced. Bad business. But anyway, I know that it comes from the heart of getting things done quickly. We will solve that. We will we'll get to the bottom of it. We're very happy where we're at overall. And hi, Patty Cito, Mrs. Zito, or Miss Patty, as I've been known for the past 25 years. Currently residing in Castleberry, yeah, Florida, Orlando, Florida. Nobody knows Castleberry. People know Orlando. So I'm here in beautiful Orlando, Central Florida, and I'm here to talk about my new findings or discovery about how my time is not linear as much as I want it to be, because I even created a journal, which is a journal. Hey, being a Spanish teacher has really got my accent really thick. Okay, I'm like talking like this. Anyway, I'm learning the new setup here. Poppy really doesn't like them, as you guys can hear. Yeah, being a Spanish teacher has gotten my accent way thicker. But it's all good because I speak two languages to you. Okay, no, sorry. That was mean. But you know what? Like, to think about it, like, I was so insecure when I came to the States about my accent. And the fact was that I knew two languages. Well, the bullies that were bullying me only knew one, and not really that well. Um, I told myself, lied to myself, that I was not a good writer, and I am a good writer. I do have a voice, and that's why I'm still here in Rise and Shine broadcast. So, time linear, 12 months, 4 to 5 weeks. It varies because it's weird. 7 days. Oh my goodness. I really started this channel trying to encourage people to. Is my mic still on? Okay, good. To step away from what I was stepping away from, and that is the insanity of 1 week vacation. Guys, I mean, come on, let's like hear that for a second. 1 week vacation out of 365 days, we think that it's okay to only have 1 week off. Like, I mean, let's think about it. We think it's okay that 1 week off is all we need as humans from all the hard work that we do. So, yeah, this channel started with me sharing, like, hey, instead of having that 1 week, because I literally just had that as working for a nonprofit. I was in charge of summer camps, in charge of holiday camps. So really, there was only 1 week off for me the whole year. And I did that for almost 15 to 20 years. How insane is that? That I thought it was okay to only have 1 week off because I was helping, I was serving, and because I was doing all these things for humanity, for the good of others, leaving myself last. Yeah, who cares about Patty? This is Patty. This is me telling me I have a mission. So, there's no time to rest. And I started the channel. I used to be called a youth developer because I wanted to help other youth developers make the realization like me. And I'm learning that you cannot force anyone's journey. So wherever you're at, it's where you're at. And this is where I'm at, right? And that, boy, has been the past 2016 when this channel started to now. That's a long time thinking that I could change people's opinions or people's mindset. And it started with that intention of really helping people, letting them know that it's really not okay just to have one week off. It's really not okay to leave ourselves last. And now knowing that's a personal journey, and I'm here to share from my personal findings. And I've been so big on calendars, and I'm remembering the 90s. Hey, if you're watching, if you are about to turn 50 um this year, or maybe you're younger, who knows? But let me remind people from Generation X and those who are younger, let me just talk to you about a time where time was really not linear. I don't know what the other word is. All I know is that all my life I've been thinking linear, like 12 months, weeks, days, 24 hours. What is it, 1,200 something minutes, whatever, just like that, right? Like that crazy about time. And at the same time losing myself thinking that I don't have any time, if that makes sense. But let's talk about a time where you went by what the sun it's telling you it is. So the sun is out, you're out and about. And I'm gonna go back to 80 something. It had to be maybe 84, 85, around that time. Moving to a new neighborhood, because I've lived over 20 homes, 20 places all my life. And that's insane. So you look like AI. Yeah, I'm not, I'm real, thanks. Uh it's the enhancing thing. But anyway. Hey, off root comment. I don't know what you meant by that. But anyway, let me not fight you. uh anyway, um please scroll. Goodbye. Um there was a time where I moved into a new neighborhood and knocked on the door to make a new friend. And this new friend was not like me or like most people. He had like a little twitch, right? In his eyes, and he will move his mouth differently. And I remember that actually stopping time because it was something new. I've never experienced anything like that. I never experienced something different than what I looked in the mirror or what I see in my house or in my family. And at that time in Peru, I really did not have a lot of extended family. It was just mom, dad, sister, grandpa, grandma, and that's it. My uncle and my aunt, a few uncles and aunts, like two. And time stopped. And I got scared, but I think either mom said no, he's not allowed to go out or something like that, all in Espanol. And then I went home, and then to my surprise, I get someone coming to my door, and it's like a whole bunch of girls around. They were older than me, sorry, not my age, and they were like, "Hey, want to go ride a bike, play a game?" We usually play a game at La Quinta because that it was like a courtyard where I used to live, and everything changed for me because I now had friends where I live, and and that changed everything. Time did not look the same, like in the same order. I didn't do the same thing. Like all of a sudden, what games do you play? Oh, okay. Back in La Quinta, I don't remember the names. Oh my gosh. Okay, I know if I ask my parents right now, it's like right here, but I can't remember the game. But it definitely had to do with chasing people, chasing people around. And yeah, but everything changed for me because now it was play. And play it was. And play I did. Oh, one thing that I will do often was roller skate. Oh my gosh, I keep talking about roller skates this past like few months. This is crazy. Okay. Ugh. Am I supposed to be roller skating? Because I'm denying it. Okay, anyway. One thing we will do that was a lot of fun, and this pause time for sure. The older sister will ride the bike, and all of us who had roller skates will hold on to the bike. So it will be in that order. And I was the youngest, so I was at the end, right? So the older sister will ride a bike, and then the other ones will grab. The second one will grab behind, right by the seat or something, oh, somewhere in the bike, and then the other person will grab the person in the shoulder, and we're like do this like choo choo train kind of thing. And time life was so magical for me at that time because I had neighborhood friends, which in the other house that I live, I didn't have any friends my age or any friends that will play with me around the neighborhood, right? So I was having such a great time that every time she will like make a turn, because we had a park right in front of La Quinta, every time she will turn, I will just decide to let go. Yeah, let go at full speed and let myself go and fall because falling was fun. Anybody relate? Okay. So yeah, for me it was. And I will lay down, I will fall in the grass and just look up and look at the sky and lose myself. Another thing I will do if they were not home at that time, because that was like the time that I really, really play in my life, I will climb trees. I will climb that tree. And Jimmy's been talking about going back to Peru to go into that tree and taking a picture. And it was small. The tree was pretty small and easy for me to climb it, where I could just go and hang from the branch. And another thing I used to do, now that is all coming back to me like 100 miles per hour, was to collect flowers. And I've done other things, but we'll leave it because this one's coming up. Collecting flowers, digging a hole, right? Grabbing some branches, digging a hole, putting all the flowers that I found, and grab two sticks and mix the flowers like I was a chef or a person that loved making beautiful, colorful salads. I know that's so crazy. I do. I haven't had a good salad in a long time. Isn't that crazy? Why do we not do the things that we really love? That's so insane. But I will make salads and I will grab different colors and I will grab some rocks sometimes and smash them. And just to give you some uh content, is that it? For the story? Is that how you say it? Um I was probably in third grade. This is definitely third grade. So it was eight, either eight, turning nine. Not that young. Elementary school. Oh, I just thought about all my third graders. I teach Spanish from first to fourth grade now. So anyway, I just thought about all of them. And yeah. So roller skates, letting go, flying off so I can land in the grass, climbing this one tree, digging, collecting flowers, digging holes in dirt and putting all the flowers, collecting them, grabbing two branches and throwing them, mixing them around because I wanted to make something beautiful. And no, if you were wondering, I did not eat the flowers. Probably went home really hungry. But I believe that's what kicked things off. So I'm just remembering that neighborhood and how impactful that was. My dad used to work literally 2, 3 minutes, which I now understand the power of that because I work. My school is literally behind our complex, and our commute by car is 2 minutes. I know it's almost like a shame. Because we will walk, but there's so many things we carry at times. So anyway, my dad worked right there, and my school was just over the expressway. I still remember that, and my dad will walk me. And in Peru, if you didn't know that, and I think in most countries, my students get so shocked, but students go home in the middle of the day to eat, and it's not an hour; it's like a 2 to 3 hour break. So you go home, you have time to eat and you have time to rest, and you have time to unwind, and then you go back to school. That makes sense. That makes sense for creating an environment of growth and unity in a learning environment, wanting to learn because you're rested. And I feel very blessed and very lucky to have that schedule now, too, even as a teacher. I have a big break in the middle of my day to go home, to relax, to eat, to catch my breath, and to get back to my students again. And that's truly a blessing. It actually is nonlinear in that sense because sometimes it feels like the break is 15 minutes if I'm like eating and typing and writing. And sometimes it feels like hours when I listen to my dog and I go and take a nap. And when I close my eyes and when I awake, I'm so refreshed. Um, and it's the same time. It's the same time break. Did you guys hear Poppy? She's like, "That's right. You need to do more of that." And thank you for those who joined me in this moment in time of remembering. I didn't know where this conversation was gonna go, and it's really not a conversation because you guys are not speaking to me. Well, some people were. Thank you. You might enjoy the content. Okay. Cool. Um, yeah, I just remember when that time was magic. And I do have that opportunity now. And I believe we all do. I mean, I understand the life of an entrepreneur where you are constantly on because maybe you're an entrepreneur full time and you're constantly thinking, and it's really not a day that you have off, and you've tried everything to discipline yourself to have off. I understand that. Mm. And the reason why I didn't feel like I had it off is because I still didn't feel safe and because I felt undone. And I gotta tell you, if you are an entrepreneur, it's not about the money, it's not about the success, it's about a personal story or story you're currently telling yourself about yourself that keeps you going into this like really nonstop cycle. I hope you found this story content influential. I don't want to say inspiring because um, motivation lasts for very short moments. Um, Influence and devotion. I hope this influenced you to take devotion of your time and space and where you're at with it and where you are in your heart and where you are in your mind and how comfortable you feel with yourself. So I plan to listen to my dog more often. I say this often. Dogs know. Sometimes she cries when I'm in my desk and she's telling me, let's go take a nap. Come on. Come on, let me show you. Let me show come. Come. Your master's calling you. Like she's the master. She certainly is the master of letting go of linear timing and allowing myself to let go, to really rest and who I am. And really, if you struggle like me with protection, safety, and who really um, is source and protection for me. So thank you for joining. Thank you. I know, these glasses help me see myself. Should I have a dog or a kid? Oh wow. Well, we have a dog, and the way she came into our lives, it was really by influence from my sister, who showed me a picture of her, and I said yes. My husband and I have not been able to have children. We have many children as students. um, but yeah, it's whoever it comes. So maybe who do you get to have? Maybe you get to have a kid, or maybe you get to have a pet. You tell me. Next time you tune in, tell me which one's better for you. And I know for me right now, we're enjoying our pups. Yep. You love dogs? Yep. Me too. uh, oh man, I don't know how many times I say that I don't deserve her love like her. And it's not like so much of like this unconditional love. Is this excitement for loving me, right? For loving us humans. And that excitement is very influential. Her crying, yeah, very influential to lead me to rest. All right, guys, I gotta get going because I get to make breakfast for my husband who comes on Friday. So I'm a teacher that does not work on Fridays. How blessed am I? But one of the things is that I do have another gig that I'm gonna get to, and breakfast to cook. Thank you for joining. Yay, dogs. Thank you for the comments, and goodbye to all the trolls. I hear the door opening. I gotta go. All right. Bye, everybody. Thank you for tuning in.